Hello everyone, welcome. I am Mr. Kutawal, Assistant Professor, Department of Agronomy, Sadguru, College of Agriculture, Mirajgaon. Today we discuss about the course Agro 234, crop production technology. First, in that kharif crops, in that major oilseed crops, in that groundnut, sesame, soybean, and niger. These are the some of the important oilseed crop in kharif season. Groundnut, we have to call as a botanically Arachis hypogaea, soybean, glycine max, sesamum indicum, niger, guizotia, abyssina. These are the four important kharif oilseed crops. Today we discuss about the our soybean. Soybean, it is botanically known as glycine max, family Leguminaceae, origin China and Asia, and its National Research Center of soybean is located at Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Self-pollinated crops, soybean is a self-pollinated crop, and we have to call it as a wonder crop due to the its soybean. It is the richest, cheapest, and is its source of the best quality protein and fats, and having vast multiplicity of use as a food, industrial products, or sometimes we have to call as the wonder crop. The area and distribution for the soybean crop. Soybean growing countries in that majorly USA, Brazil, China, and Argentina. These are the major states or major countries for the soybean growing. Then area and of soybean is near about 65 million hectares with the production of 130 million ton. So India in that important soybean growing state Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Among that, the Madhya Pradesh is a higher yield, and then after ranks first for area and production. Area up all over the India near about 5 million hectare, and production also 5 million ton, means the production of India per hectare 1000 kg, means 10 quintal per hectare. This is the production of the soybean in India. Economic importance of soybean. Soybean, it is the popular oil and protein seed crop. It is a rich source of oil content near about 20% and 40% of the protein content. Soybean also useful in bread, chapati, meal, sweet, and pastries. These are the some important prepared from these food material prepared from soybean crop. Then also it contains amount of minerals, salts, and vitamins, thiamine and riboflavin, and also sprouted grain contain a considerable amount of vitamin C. And also another important economic importance, the soybean oil cake are useful for the cattle feed and poultry also. Then we discuss about the soil and climatic requirement for soybean crop. Soybean crops requires a sandy to sandy loam soil best for the soybean crop. Ranges between required 6 to 6.5, it is the normal pH range, and some of the heavy black type of the cotton soil also useful or cultivated for the soybean cultivation. Climatic requirement for the soybean crop: the warm tropical climate, optimum temperature required 26 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius for its better growth and development. The rainfall requirement well distributed of 50 centimeter during the crop growing season. This is the optimum requirement of annual average rainfall. Then we discuss about the preparatory tillage or pre-tillage. Soybean required tilled and well drained seedbed. One summer plowing. Deep plowing should be required, and 2 to 3 crosswise harrowing should be done. At last harrowing, add 10 to 15 tons of FIM and properly mix with in soil. Then stubble collection of previous crops and destruction of weeds, as well as to control the pest and diseases infestation. Seeds and sowing. Normally, seed treatment. The seed treat the seeds with the carbendazim or bavistine, thyrum 3 grams per kg of the seeds. Rhizobium culture at the rate 250 gram per 10 kg of seed. Seed rate of soybean seeds is 80% germination percentage. It requires near about 75 to 80 kg seed per hectare is required. The spacing for the sowing: heavy type of the soil 45 into 10 centimeter and light soil 30 into 5 centimeter. These are the two different spacing for the according to depending on the type of the soil. Sowing depth is near about 3 to 4 centimeter. Plant population with the 40 plants per square meter or 1,60,000 plants per acre. These are the optimum plant population for the soybean. Soybean sowing time and season. Generally, soybean sown two methods. The drilling and dibbling methods are useful for the sowing of the soybean. The sowing time and season: Kharif season, it is the rain-fed crops sown at that June 15th June to 15th July in light soil, or last week of June to 15th July up to the 15th July. These are the optimum time for the sowing. Then intercultivation and aftercares. Intercultivation and aftercares, in that weed management of the first 6 to 7 weeks after the seedling. It is the critical period, hence clean cultivation is essential. So pre-plant herbicides: flucloraline 1 kg per hectare should be applied, or pre-emergence herbicides alachlor, acetachlor, metachlor, or oxyflorphine. Any one herbicide can be applied for the pre-emergence seeds and crop. And then manures and fertilizers: 10 to 15 cartloads FIM can be applied at the time of last harrowing. Then 50 kg nitrogen, 75 kg phosphorus and 0 kg potash applied at the time of the sowing. Irrigation and water management. Generally, soybean crop generally grown in Kharif season but not require any irrigation, but when the long dry spell of drought at any time, when the pod filling we have to apply one irrigation should be desired. Then during the excessive rain, proper drainage is also equally important. Drainage, it is the one of the important part. Then basically soybean is the rain-fed crop in deep black soil in Kharif and Rabi crops. That Rabi crops responded to the irrigation in intensive cropping system. Flowering and plot development, these two stages are sensitive for the soil moisture trace. The water requirement of soybean crop is 450 to 750 millimeter only. Then we discuss the harvesting and yield of soybean. Harvesting, when plants matures, leaves turn yellow and start dropping, pods dry out quickly. This is the period and lose the moisture from the seed at harvesting. The moisture content of seeds lost should be 15%. Harvesting can be done by hand plants. Plants are uprooted or cut with the sickle above ground level. After cutting, the plants are heaped and controlled for the 2 to days for the threshing yard and usually done by the mechanical thresher. The yield obtained, average yield obtained from the soybean crops is near about 20 to 25 quintals per hectare. Some of the important varieties of soybean crops: JS 335, PK 1029, MACS 124, MACS 450, Fule Kalyani DS 228, Monita and Puja 2. These are some of the important varieties for Maharashtra. These are all about the soybean crops. Thank you.